Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to After Hours. Now, in the first episode, I got the good ending. So now I'm gonna try to get the bad ending and the hidden ending. Like I said last video, I have a good idea on how to get the bad ending. I'm still trying to figure out how to get the hidden ending. To be honest, I had some theories. So for the hidden ending, I'm gonna try to get um like all of their favorite, because I feel like for the good ending, the first playthrough that I didn't get every favorable choice or good choice, I think, because some of them didn't have the little symbol that popped up in this corner. So for the hidden ending, I'm gonna try to do that. If it doesn't work, I'm just gonna, I don't know, figure it out. I'll see what happens. Okay. Oh yeah, last video I realized how quiet the sound of the game was. I seriously apologize for that. I wish there was a way to isolate my voice from the gameplay, because when I record the camera on my phone, which is not connected to my voice, and then on my laptop I screen record and enable my voice along with the media audio. So both my voice and the media audio are basically connected. Um, so I did a little test before I recorded, and this is the best I can do. Like, the audio is at full volume, headphones fully volume, the music in this game full volume. So yeah, I I really tried. Okay. Um hmm. Huh. It's not letting me hour select. I think I forgot to save the fucking game. Okay, you know what? That's fine, because we got the good ending last time. I guess it's a good opportunity to get the bad ending. I did not. How did I not save? Oh my goodness. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. My goodness, that's embarrassing. Okay, cute as shit. Yes, it is correct.
Hey, wake up. No sleeping on the job.
Yep, I jolt awake, a bright light in my eyes, and someone's hand on my shoulder. While I block it out with my arm, Vanessa finally turns off her flashlight and lightly scoffs in annoyance. I might skip the ones that we've already done.
Good lord. When was the last time you slept?
Uh, I don't know. I didn't choose that last time. I'm gonna try to choose
Look,
different options
no
this
one's here
time.
but us anyway. I'll keep quiet if you just do your job. Alright?
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Alright, get to it.
Vanessa walks off as I stand up and stretch, feeling my joints pop when I raise my arms above my head. Okay. Speed run, speed run. I can't fucking see. Is this number 2? Yeah. And boom, boom. Okay, standing back up, I stretch again, palms on my back as I let out a tired sigh. That is until
Hello?
we meet again.
Hey there, friend. Oh, I don't remember seeing you around. Are you new here?
I'm stunned into silence, staring at the robot in front of me as he steps out of the ball pit, holding me from underneath my arms as if I weigh nothing. Okay. Ooh, what did I chose, I think, yeah, I'll say, can you put me down first? Okay. If I get at least one, like, favored, little icon up here, I gotta restart the hour.
Oh, sorry about that.
He finally puts me back down, though he makes sure I'm standing on both feet before letting go. Then again, I don't think it's hard to be an ass. Thanks, and yeah, I'm new here, just finishing up my first week actually.
Oh, and how's that been? Good, I hope.
Yeah, it's gone pretty smoothly so far. I start walking back to the desk, but the tall robot decides to follow me.
By the way, could you tell me your name?
Then again, I just met the guy. I could be overanalyzing. Okay, so instead of saying something wrong, I'm gonna do nothing. I decide to leave it be for now.
I'll be right back. Gonna get something for you.
What? Why?
Just something to help carry you through the night. Judging by how many wires and generators you have to deal with, I have a feeling you might be here for a while.
Fair enough. Sun smiles before walking off somewhere. Sun? I flinch at the noise, frantically shining my light to see what's there. That didn't sound like Sun. Yeah, it sounds like Sun with hay fever. Whoa! Yeah, you really scared the shit out of me last time. I've dropped my flashlight and I'm sitting on the ground after stumbling back from being startled. Fair enough, the red does kinda look cool with the blue and white.
Why, thank you.
I roll my eyes, a faint smile on my face.
In a way, we're technically the same.
Last time I chose, you two do look similar, and I don't think I got a heart from that, so I'm gonna say it again. You two do look similar.
Yes, but that's not all of it. We're two different people, but we share the same body, which means I could see and hear everything happening while you and Sunny met.
I hear the lights turn back on, and the music of the daycare start playing as I turn around, and flinch at the sight of Sun already there, smiling brightly.
Hello again.
Okay. Okay, I was a bit confused. I stand up and take a look at my work. Time to do it all again, I guess. I rub my eyes, feeling my lack of sleep catching up with me again. The stress of a new job is really taking a toll on my skills. I'm making the same stutters I did in the last video, bro. Sleep schedule, I think. Okay, so what did I... Okay, I chose, why do they need Mu to patrol the place? And I don't think I got a heart from that. Yeah, okay, good. Because I was a bit worried, because I'm trying to remember. Isn't that what the staff bots are for? I hear gears wiring behind me as Moon hums slightly. Ooh, what did I choose? Oh, fuck, okay. I think I chose yeah, but I didn't get a heart from that. So, yeah, okay, good. I'm just gonna save. Okay.
I thought so.
I hear Moon step away for a minute.
Well, I have my hourly patrol to take care of. You could always tag along.
Okay, last time I said yeah, sure, and I definitely got a heart from that. I can't. I have to keep working. Besides, I don't want Vanessa on my case about it.
The pizza plex is massive. What are the chances she'll just run into it?
I don't know, but I'm not sure if I want to risk it.
You're risking just as much by working while you're tired.
Well, it's not like I can sleep on the job, can I? Already got reprimanded for that once. I turn away from Moon, lighting up the play structures in front of me with my flashlight, as I start wandering over to a random one. You can go take care of that patrol stuff. I can probably find the other generators on my own. I don't make it further than a few steps before I feel two robotic arms wrap around my torso and I'm lifted off the ground. What the? In my shock, I drop my flashlight and cling onto Moon's arms for dear life as he nonchalantly makes his way out of the daycare with me. Moon, what the hell?
What?
I can't be out of the daycare when I still have stuff to do there.
If Vanessa does see us, I'll take the blame. What is she gonna do? Scold me?
Moon laughs a bit at his own comment. I'm being serious.
Me too.
Moon clearly knows this place like the back of his hand, because it only takes around a few minutes for us to reach the atrium, with the giant holograms of the Glamrock still active despite the Pizzaplex being closed for the night. It's hard to tell what these guys are thinking when they basically can't emote. Yeah, and he's fine, I think. The pot stares. I stare back. I nodded understanding before going to sit in one of the booths at El Chips. And then we get to see Vanny. Okay, last time I fought back, I want to see what happens if I hold onto the railing. I don't let go of the railing as I look behind me, now more clearly seeing the face of a grey rabbit costume with bright red eyes and a gaping black grin. What are you? What are you? I can't even hear my own voice. The ringing drowns it out completely as whoever it is successfully drags me away from the railing and back up the stairs as I try to grab at anything I can. Reduced to a rag doll, it gets harder and harder for me to try and escape as I'm dragged back into El Chips. I helplessly try to grab at the tile floor to no avail. The ringing is overpowered by the sound of my own heart pounding in my head at this point.
Did she hurt you at all?
I fidget with the flashlight a bit. Battery's dead. I think I chose no thank God, and I don't think I got a heart from that. Yeah.
Good. I'm sorry for not being sooner.
Okay. Last time I said it's fine. This time I'm gonna be saying you should have let me stay here. I feel so sorry. I'm sorry. You're a precious being. You're good. Whatever. I'm still alive.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Why do you care so much anyway? I basically just got here and well, you barely know me.
This is my job. I don't just look after the kids. Everyone that steps into the building is my responsibility. And that includes you. I'm guessing you'd rather get out of here sooner than later, right?
Last time I chose not in a rush to leave by myself, and I don't think I got a heart from that. At least I hope I didn't. Because I'm trying to remember which ones I got a heart. Well, not a heart. A symbol, really. Yeah. I live alone, so.
Oh. Still, you can't stay here forever.
Oh my gosh, are you sure you're okay? You poor thing. You must have been so scared. Oh, I'm sorry we weren't there sooner. If only we knew, we would have.
I think I chose. What did I choose? I chose Don't Worry, I'm Okay. I'm trying to remember if I got a symbol from that. I don't think I did. Yeah, I didn't. Okay. I'm just gonna save because I'm starting to get more and more Oh, is this the same hour? Okay. Don't worry about it. I'm okay. Sun is visibly distraught. His rays are practically drooping. Seems that didn't help much. Okay. I'm gonna continue with my job. I wonder what happens, because last time I chose a hug. I wonder if it's different with words. I'll try that next time. Actually, I'll save right here. Save it in a different one. Oh, yeah, that's different. That is so different. Why is it not letting me save it in this one? That's fine. Whatever. Okay, continue with my job. Not really sure what I can do though. It's already said and done, so maybe just moving on with the generators can take his mind off it. Well, if it would help, maybe you can help me with the generators? Maybe a distraction would help, you know? Sun stays quiet for a moment before looking back at the play structures. Finally, he takes his hands off my shoulders.
Okay.
He doesn't sound happy. Question?
Huh?
What was Moon alerted to anyway?
Oh, a little boy snuck in to see Freddy again.
However, I think Sun tried dropping from this height way too early, as we basically start free falling towards the ball pit. Oh shit! I'm not gonna lie, Sun's voice is so satisfying. It's the way he says things is so funny. Okay, I think last time I grabbed onto Sun, but we didn't get a symbol. Right? Okay, good. Okay. I am just barely able to grab onto Sun before gravity takes me. We're both tangled in the cable though. Once again, we're stunned into silence. Just when I thought things were calming down, I feel my heart going a mile a minute from adrenaline, and Sun's internal fans are on full blast.
Well, no, but I could do it just as well.
I think I chose not doubting that you just need more time, and I didn't get a symbol. Okay, good. Ugh, I'm really trying to get the bad end. You tried your best, so I can't really be mad. Sun smiles sheepishly, his rays spinning a bit. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Standing up straight, I stretch my arms over my head as I glance back at Sun on the phone. Before Sun can respond, Vanessa hangs up. His arms drop in defeat as I make my way over to him, and he hands back the phone. I think I asked, are you okay? But I don't think I got a heart or like a symbol from that. Okay, good. I sigh and glance back at Moon, who's giving me a knowing look.
Feeling tired again.
I think I said yeah, but I didn't get a symbol from that. Okay, good. Probably a mix of the adrenaline and sugar starting to wear off, I think. Maybe I was hallucinating the rabbit after all. I sigh, pushing myself back up. There you are, Moon. Are we gonna... And it's Vanessa. It is Vanessa. That ringing is so freaking loud.
Did something happen while I was away?
Hmm?
Your heart's racing.
Okay, last time I told him the truth, and I definitely got a symbol out of that, so I'm gonna lie. This feels so fucked up. This feels so fucked up. I don't wanna, but I have to. It's my duty. No, not really. Duty for what, bro? I'm not getting paid for this shit. I was kind of just looking around the place while I waited for you to come back. Moon lets out an unamused hum.
Then why is your heart beating so fast?
Quick, how do I lie my way out of this? Just, my mind wandered back to what happened.
It's probably better that we get this done quickly then.
Yeah, probably. The sooner I'm gone, the less opportunities for me to be made into pizza dough. Moon gives me another deadpan look.
Seriously?
I shrug. What?
Not funny.
Sorry, couldn't resist some dark humor. I turned the flashlight on and off a few times before giving Moon a cheesy grin as he seemingly rolls his eyes at me.
That was just bad.
I know, I'm hilarious.
Someone should hire you to do stand-up.
I laugh and point my flashlight towards the structures, determined to get back on track.
Can't see I'm surprised. Don't tell anyone I said this. All in charge of this place are known as Blurred.
Oh, is that what he was supposed to say in the room? I just realized that now. Because I remember last video he said that. And I was confused because I was like, it didn't really match what was on the screen. But that's fine. That's fine. Moon raises an eyebrow, clearly not believing me. I'm gonna lie. Promise. Am I lying? Yeah. That's a problem for future me though. Hey, that's what I say. Can't do that. Moon sighs before nodding his head at the structures, motioning for me to follow him as he leads me to the next generator. I set the soda can on the ground before the structures before I follow Moon in. Okay. I think... What the? Sun suddenly grabs my wrist and practically drags me away from the wall.
You're shaking. It's not safe to do that now. I know I messed up, but messing with cables and machines with shaky hands isn't safe.
I think I said I'll be fine, and I didn't get a symbol from that. Okay, good. It's not a big deal. I'll be fine.
Welcome to my room.
I think I asked why it's so messy, and I didn't get a symbol from that. Okay, good. Kinda messy, don't you think?
Yeah.
But maybe I should leave that question for later. I think I asked about the drawings and I didn't get a symbol. Okay, good. What's this? I point to the corner filled with drawings.
Where do I start?
Well, okay, I think I chose how did you deal with it and I didn't get a thing. Yeah.
I'd say Sun was the one who left me with it. The lights in here kept on in lights. Meaning Sun was always ahead of us.
Maybe now isn't the time to ask. Okay, I said you weren't in control, and I think I did get a symbol, so I'm gonna say that's concerning. Moon nods.
That's definitely
I'd probably lose my mind if I were isolated for that long.
You can ask something about it if you want. How are you feeling about it?
What?
It's all the extra sugar starting to wear out.
I completely forgot about that, even though that's why we're up here in the first place. I've stopped shaking, which is definitely a good sign. Yeah, I think so.
Alright then.
Oh, we didn't get the art this time. Okay, because I remember I think we did get an art. Moon gets up and walks to the balcony as the cable lowers to his level.
So, what do you think
Huh?
of what Moon told you about the thought?
Oh. Okay. Ooh. Ha ha ha. What did I choose? I think I chose it must have been hard for you both, but I don't remember if it got a symbol. Is it possible to save? I can't save over it, sadly. And I don't want to waste too many. Okay, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I'll sort it out later. I think I'll choose it's a bit worrying. Okay, good. Honestly, kind of worrying. The whole reason Moon still has the red eyes is because the staff couldn't be bothered to fix it, right? Sun nods. I don't know. I sigh, glancing at the remaining cables. I take my phone out of my pocket to check the time quickly. 5 a.m. Well, I'm officially pulling an all-nighter. Nothing I'm unfamiliar with. Okay, so let's do this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, 6. I stayed seated on the floor for a minute, stretching my arms above my head as I laid down on the cold, hard tile. Sleeping in that chair definitely didn't do my back any favors. I closed my eyes for a minute to block out the fluorescent light pouring into my eyes. Not that it really helps. Hints of orange and yellow managed to break through. It's so frickin' bright, what the hey? I stay like that for a minute until something blocks out the light. Opening them, I see Sun standing over me, hands on his knees.
Are you okay?
I toss an arm over my eyes. Yeah, all good.
Need a hand.
Okay. I hear his footsteps as he moves around me, a good enough sign to peek out from under my arm as any. Sun's giving me his outstretched hand. Okay, I'm gonna say I'm fine. I think I did take his hand last time and we got a symbol, so I'm gonna say I'm fine. I shake my head, pushing myself up. I'm fine.
Okay.
Doing a few quick arm stretches, I look back at the computer. Sun follows where I'm looking, before walking back to the desk. Well, that answers it. I will say nothing. Okay, yeah. I can't think of something helpful to say. If the staff already can't be bothered to keep tabs on them, who am I to try and change that? Damn. All I can do is leave it alone, I guess. So, you're sure it's fine? Sun nods, the bells on his wrist emitting a soft chime as he gives me a double thumbs up. You'd think whoever's at parts and services would be more on top of things.
Well, I'm sure they're busy. There's no need to bother them.
Every part of Sun's body is giving off a different signal. But if the staff did all that just to keep Booney at bay, huh? I think last time I tried lifting the mood and I did get a symbol. So this time I'm gonna be a nosy as bitch. If you don't mind me asking, what exactly did Moon do? Sun looks at me, silent. Just curious, since apparently the staff had to go to those lengths just to keep him out. It couldn't have been that bad, right? Can't help but wonder, you know? Sun lightly hugs himself as he looks towards the computer.
Maybe it would be better if Moon.
I follow his gaze. The computer screen is sitting idly, waiting for me to issue the usual command. I guess. Maybe I should try steering this conversation back on track. Sun seems to do a double take, pointing at me like he wants to say something before backing off. What?
Language.
I'm sorry, the way he says things literally tickles my brain. It's this, like... it's just very adorable. I raise an eyebrow, cracking a slight smile at his antics. Son, I'm an adult, and there's no one around.
I know. Just force of habit.
I snicker at that. Even when he's not working, he has a filter. Okay. So, last time I said that's cute, and I did get a symbol. So I'm gonna try to make Sun cuss. Sun, say a curse word. Right now. He looks at me like I just told him to kill a man.
What?
Say the fuck word. There's so many other words than fuck. I feel like fuck. Like, I feel like bitch is such a funny word. I like that word. Bitch. Bitch. Fuck is like, I don't know. It's more like, okay. Fuck, for me, is more like an adjective, right? Bitch is like a noun, right? I think bitch would really work.
No, I can't.
Yeah, you can. There's no one around but me. I lightly elbow him in the torso. I won't tell.
No.
Say hell at least. What? You're gonna say H-E double hockey sticks?
No.
Say it. Sun lightly pushes me towards the computer.
How about we talk about this later? Good. Please let's wrap this up and eventually forget you asked me such a question. We never speak of it
That's so funny. I finally decide to drop the joke, prying one of his hands off of my shoulder. Alright, you can chill out now. I didn't expect you to do it anyway.
What? Then why did you ask me to do that in the first place?
I shrug. Thought it would be funny. Sun silently puts both hands on either side of my head. Okay, so this time we don't get the art where he's sitting. Okay. Before gently making me turn to face the computer before letting go.
Yes, I can say fuck. What about it?
Bitch would have been so much funnier, but that's just me. Hey, random question. Oh, shucks. I think I chose ask where the bug came from and I didn't get a heart from that. Yeah, okay. If you don't mind me asking about the bug again, well, any idea where it came from in the first place? Moon notices me looking and tilts his head slightly.
What?
Okay, this time we're not gonna compliment his height. I think complimenting his height got a symbol. Ask why he's tall. Why did they make you built like a beanpole?
What?
You're what, 8 feet tall? I try measuring with my hand. Moon gently pushes his back down.
9, actually.
9? Why? Moon shrugs.
I don't make the design choice. My best guess is the extra height helps with your height limits.
Yeah, fair. Fair enough.
Would you believe me if I said the adults are more freaked out by it than anyone else?
Nah, I believe it. A lot of kids like climbing things, and you kind of look like a blue and white tree if I squint. To prove my point, I squint to a dramatic degree, putting my hands on my hips for effect.
Stop doing that.
No. Moon sighs, putting his hand on my face and lightly shoving me away as he makes his way back to the desk. Of course, I follow him back, stopping at the computer. I guess Moon caught me just staring at the computer. Huh?
You think we'll see each other again after this?
I don't have an answer for that. I'm not the one in charge, so I don't really have control over where I work here. All I can really do is shrug and be honest with him. To be honest, I don't know. I have no choice in the matter.
You'd be surprised.
Doubt it. I'm about to switch the light back on when Moon's alarm goes off. He snaps his gaze to the massive doors next to the desk as the cable drops. Wait! This is different! I realize it's different. I don't remember his alarm going off twice last time. It's different. It's different.
Sometime it moves. If I'm not back in a few minutes, fix the next generator and get out.
'Cause last time, I remember he asked if he can escort us outside. This time, he got another alarm. Okay. I don't get a chance to respond before Moon leaves in a hurry, hovering over the barriers and disappearing from sight. Time to play the waiting game, I guess. I wonder what he got alerted to anyway. It can't be that kid again, right? Actually, now that I think about it, I know next to nothing about that whole mess. I could be worth asking Vanessa about. About 10 minutes pass while I scroll away on my phone, trying to kill time and wait for Moon to return. I'm not sure what counts as a few minutes, but it's starting to feel like too much time. Is it smart to try leaving this place alone when Moon was alerted? I don't know. He did say to get out if he didn't come back soon, though. You know what? The longer I'm here by myself, the more of a sitting duck I am. Chances are I can make a mad dash out and tell Moon some other time that I didn't feel safe sticking around. I make sure to set the command to turn the lights on before gathering my stuff and leaving it by the desk for me to grab when I'm done. I make a quick drop next to the next few cables. Okay, so this is the easy one because they're just very short. What the hell? Boom. Bam. Bam. And bam. I hop onto my feet before speed walking to the desk to turn the lights off for the last time. Keeping a tight grip on my flashlight, I speed walk to the structures to find the final generator. I can kind of narrow down where it would be after having help from Moon in finding them 4 separate times. It's a bit of a process, and I can make a few wrong turns here and there, but I'm able to find it on my own. Flipping the switch, a wave of relief washes over me when the LED flashes to green and the generator powers on without any problems. With the last test run done, I flip the switch back off and waste no time getting out of the structure and back to the desk. I press the button on the wall to open the door, bag in hand, and walk out while constantly checking my surroundings for anything that looks suspicious. A staff nice. A staff-only door enters my view, and my pace quickens to a jog. I use my temporary ID to get in, finally ending my night here and being free to go home. After another staff-only door, I'm met with the cool nighttime air once I step into the massive parking lot. Sparsely placed cars force this place to look a little less barren. A few lampposts illuminate the way to my own car. Another headache rears its ugly head, but I consider it another effect of my 10 minutes of sleep. Key in hand, I slow my pace as I'm nearing the driver door. Oh no. My head feels light when I press the button on my key to unlock the door. I grab the handle and notice something in the reflection of the driver door's window. Red eyes. We're dead. We're so dead. Spinning around, I try swinging my fist at the familiar rabbit. She dodges. My vision becomes clouded in red and white. She violently grabs me by the neck, pinning me against the car door, and I'm unable to move. I try to claw at her costumed hands as she gets disturbingly close to my face, her eyes practically blinding. It is only then that she speaks. Oh, okay.
Are you having fun yet?
Yes. Oh, wait, so that was the bad end? Ooh, okay, so we're missing art. Yeah. Whoa, we're missing so much art from Moon. Okay, so we got this one. Darn, I kind of wish I saved the good end, because then we would have the whole thing. I think after I get the hidden end, because the hidden end, I'm gonna do everything I did anyway, so I'll get all the art. Hidden end? Okay, I'm going to try. Okay, let's our select. It doesn't have the choices anymore. Okay, that's fine. Load game. Okay, so I can load the game and all that. Okay. Let us... Okay. Okay. New game. Let us try to get every good option. Yes, that is correct. Okay. Because of that, I am going to skip. I don't know. I'm gonna choose different options around this time as well. Might as well. Vanessa sighs.
Whatever. No one's here but us anyway. I'll keep quiet if you just do your job. Alright?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, get to it.
Vanessa walks off as I stand up and stretch, feeling my joints pop when I raise my arms above my head. Okay. Skip. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Skippity. Hello.
Hey there, friend.
Skippity. Okay. I think it was this one that get the sun, because this one I did just now, and I didn't get a symbol. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's the symbol.
So fun.
Yeah.
Except every day I see a new member of staff here. It's pretty empty when all the kids go home, you know.
Yeah. Okay, so skip, skippity skip, because we went through this last video. Something wrong.
No, just noticed how tired you look.
That's all.
I'll be
Son, are you there? You're so funny, bruh. Okay. I chose you two do look similar, and I didn't get a heart from that. So I'm gonna choose, what does that mean? Oh, I don't get a symbol from that? Hold up. Okay, maybe not every choice has a symbol. But new interaction, new interaction. What does that mean?
We are the same body. I mean, Sonny can still see and hear everything that's going on as we speak.
Huh, so he was in on the prank too?
No, he's still lecturing me for it.
Serves you right.
I was just messing with you. But if you want, I won't do it again. For now.
For now. Dude, don't. Moon laughs a bit, leaning back against the wall of the structure. Okay. Last time I chose, why do they need Moon to patrol the place? And I don't think I like got a thing symbol from that. So I'm gonna say intruders. Okay, so I don't get a symbol from that either.
mostly just robbers or little punks that don't know better. Usually Moon's able to catch them before they get far.
I let out a yawn as I go back to the computer. That's cool. Okay, last time I chose yeah, so this time I'm gonna choose oh boy, what gave that away? Okay, so I don't get a symbol from that either.
You look like you're going to pass out.
I wish I could. I hear Moon step away for a minute. Okay, so you know what? Yeah, sure. Well, yeah, so that's the very first symbol that we get from this guy. Okay. So I chose this last time. Okay. I don't think I've ever chose you saw nothing. I kind of want to see what it says. I point at the bot. You saw nothing. The bot says nothing. It does not respond. Probably because it has no mouth. I nodded understanding. Okay. That's so funny. I think I chose no thank God and I didn't get a thing from it. So I'm gonna say almost. Okay, I also don't get a thing from it. Okay. Okay, well obviously I'm gonna choose it's fine. Get a little thing, yeah. Because I chose that last time as well. Okay. Okay. So both times I chose not in a rush to leave by myself really. So I'm gonna choose yeah, kind of. I also don't get a symbol from that. Some lady in a rabbit onesie almost murdered me, so.
Right. Well, if you want to keep going with the generators, just say the word.
Right. Okay. Let's go to the next thing. Okay, so I think I chose don't worry, I'm okay. So I'm gonna choose, because I don't think I got a symbol from don't worry, I'm okay. So I'm gonna choose hey, it's already over. Okay, I don't get a symbol from that. Son, it's already over. No use worrying about it now. I can feel Son's grip on my arms getting tighter. Not quite hurting me, but still concerning. Seems that didn't help much. Okay, so I'm gonna do calm him with a hug. Yep, get a symbol. It's a bit of a reach, considering how tall he is compared to me, even when kneeling. What? Okay, last time I grabbed onto Sun, I didn't get a symbol, so I want to know what happens when we let it go. I can't grab onto Sun in time, and I fall straight into the ball pit. Not the softest landing, but at least I didn't snap my neck in half.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'll get you out of there.
It's not like I can really move anyway. I'm practically buried in the ball pit, once again shaking from adrenaline. I can hear Sun lowering himself into the ball pit, wiring of the cable as it goes back up to the ceiling. The ringing of the bells on Sun's wrists get louder as he manages to make his way over to me, grabbing both of my arms and pulling me out.
Are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
And again, he starts checking me over to make sure I'm not hurt. I lightly grab his wrists. I'm fine. Sun still looks upset as his ray starts spinning and he puts his hands on his face in distress.
But I should have been more careful. I wasn't thinking and I let you fall and...
Sun, calm down. I'm still in one piece, aren't I?
Yes, but...
Then calm down, please. Sun's rays gradually stop spinning and he pauses in a way that looks like he's taking a deep breath. I give Sun a minute before I decide to speak again. You want to get out of the ball pit now?
Yeah.
I can't tell if he's upset or embarrassed at what just happened as we exit the ball pit and make the walk back to the desk. Oh, that's a cute little difference.
I know I don't...
That's cute.
What?
Okay, so last time I chose not doubting that you just need more time and I didn't get a symbol. So I'm gonna say you want to try it again then? I can keep a timer for you.
No, wait. What do you need a timer for?
Okay, we didn't get a symbol from that. To keep track of how long you can go without getting tangled.
No, I'm not doing that again.
I can't help but laugh at Sun's embarrassment, all while the poor guy just crosses his arms and pouts. Okay, you don't have to do that. Just felt like messing with you is all. I playfully roll my eyes as I go to pick up my phone. Okay, I remember asking are you okay and not getting a symbol for that. So I'm gonna ask she didn't believe you? Okay, I also didn't get a symbol from that. I think this is a good opportunity to also check out other options I didn't choose. Not gonna lie, I think I'm going in the direction of the good ending again and not the hidden ending. So I think I'm gonna see where this takes me first.
I don't think so.
But you told her that I got attacked. That should be enough proof for her.
Yeah, but she's saying there's no way someone got in without getting spotted by staff bots.
Ugh. The staff bots were completely unresponsive though. Not that Vanessa would believe that, it seems. Okay. I remember choosing yeah and not getting a thing. So I'm gonna choose not really. Okay, we also don't get a symbol from that. That was a lie, and I think Moon knows it. I'll be fine. Moon still isn't convinced, arms crossed and one eyebrow raised. His bright eyes scan my face. So, shall we continue? I take my flashlight back out, making my way a few steps past the desk. Okay, we're gonna tell them the truth because I remember we got a symbol from that. Yeah. Well, Moon's expression softens as he waits for me to answer. I think both of these, they didn't have any symbol. Yeah, both of them didn't have a symbol. Okay, that's fine. And I chose them both, really. Okay, I think I chose I'll be fine both times. I think I'm gonna try to go along with it. I sigh. You really think so? Sun stares at me for a second before nodding. I raise an eyebrow at him, but I decide to stop resisting. Alright, fine. Sun doesn't say anything for a moment before suddenly picking me up. Okay, so I always ask why it's messy. I don't think I've ever asked why it's so dreary. Huh. For someone so happy, this place feels sad. I don't mean that as an insult or anything, just the vibe I'm getting.
No, I get that. Normally we don't get visitors. We're so busy that we never really considered it.
Huh.
Well,
Sun goes and plops down onto a single beanbag chair in the corner of the room. Okay, I asked about the drawings twice. I'm gonna investigate the small room. The hole in the wall is just big enough for me to crawl through. Dust greets me on the other side. Lots of dust. Dreading on the oncoming sneezing fit, I take a quick look around the small room. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, the small arcade thing. The one I was talking about in the last video. Some glamrock drawings occupy the wall. Boxes cover the floor and clothing racks join the drawings. There's also a random wooden board. Is this a spare storage room or something? What catches my attention the most though is a Sol arcade machine in the far left corner. It's really dusty and looks like it hasn't been touched in decades. Above the screen reads the title of the game, Balloon World. Despite the game clearly being abandoned for a while, the screen still flashes between a leaderboard and a screen reading insert coin in a pixel font. I don't have my wallet on me right now, otherwise I would give the game a try. Maybe I can return before I leave, if I have the time. For now, there's not much else to see here. However, as I make my way back through the hole in the wall, I notice that the lights in Sun and Moon's room are out. Actually, scratch that, they're just gone.
No lights burned out.
I jump slightly, turning to see Moon right next to me, holding the coiled up lights as he goes to sit in the beanbag chair. Oh,
I can't see, I'm surprised. Don't tell anyone I said this. I'll
okay. Yeah, you said this before, so I'm gonna go to the next choice.
remember that.
Okay. I asked both times, how did you deal with it? So I'm gonna ask, is that why they closed the daycare? I know the place was shut down for a while, but I didn't know why at that time, as that was a few months before I started working here. Moon nods.
It was a safety precaution. They needed time to fix whatever was wrong with me. So for a while, no one but the staff was allowed in here.
So the bug mainly affected you?
However, it would be lying if I said Sun wasn't affected at all. All the staff was using the generators.
Okay, yeah. So now we're back here.
I should have.
Yep. Okay, so you weren't in control.
No.
That's what I chose last time. And then now we get this. Did we get this art? No, we already have this art, I think. Even in the bad end, I think we got the art, I think.
Therefore, the rest of the staff were just as nice. How are you feeling now?
What? Oh yeah, we didn't get the art in the bad end, sorry.
It's all the extra sugar started.
What you about the bug? Oh, okay. So, I'm gonna say it must have been hard for you both. Yeah. Because I chose that in the good end. I chose that in the good ending. Okay, I remember this. Still so bright! Okay, I'm gonna take his hand. That's what I chose in the good ending. Okay, that's what I chose in the good ending. Yeah. Ask why. Yep. Staff really can't be bothered, huh? Yeah. So I chose this in the good ending as well. Okay, try lifting the mood. Because that's, yeah, got me the thing. Yep, so this is the part where he swears, so I'm gonna say that's cute. Get a little. We are getting a lot of symbols from Sun. I feel like we don't get that much symbols from Moon. I'm gonna see what happens. Sun says nothing for a moment, his rays spinning as he sits cross-legged on the desk. A shrug check. Wait a minute. I just had a thought. If we get the good ending again, I have a possible solution. Because I realized we're getting so many symbols from Sun, not many from Moon. So maybe it's a thing where we have to avoid getting symbols from either one. I just had a thought just then because I was like, I feel like we're going towards the good end. I feel like we're choosing the same sort of choices that I've already chosen before. So if I get the good ending this time, at least I'll get all the photos. I guess it's a good thing. I'm going to try that. I'm going to try getting symbols from only one character. I'm going to see how it goes. Just the fact that you don't cuss at all. Yeah, I got this, and I did this during the good ending. Okay. I asked him where the bug came from both times. I'm gonna ask what the bug made him. Did I ask what the bug made him do? Did I? I don't think I asked what the bug made him do. Wait, did I? What? Wait. Ask what the bug made him do. Did I choose it? I'm starting to forget it. I'm pretty sure I asked where the bug came from. And I didn't get a symbol from asking where the bug came from. So I'm gonna ask what the bug made him do. The staff put these generators to deal with you, right? Moon says nothing for a bit, doesn't even look at me as we make our way up the structure. He nods, really hoping this doesn't upset him. What happened exactly? Like, what did you even do? It couldn't have been that bad, right? Silence. Moon stops. I also stop, remaining just a few feet away. I wait for him to say something. Anything. Moon? Nothing. He keeps his back turned to me.
It's better if they don't say.
What? Moon, it couldn't have been that bad.
And if it was,
I can't find a response for that. But if it really is as bad as he says... No, there's no way. I mean, you did say you had no control when...
drop it. I'd rather not think about it. No,
Ooh, can I at least ask why?
I don't like talking about it.
I keep quiet as Moon continues guiding me. My mind wanders back to the poster I saw in his room. I'm hoping that I'm just overthinking this, and the poster being there is just an unfortunate coincidence. Okay, yeah. Okay, continue. Okay, that was really tense. I feel like the difference between, like, choosing to ask where it came from and choosing to ask what it made him do are so different. Okay. I'm gonna compliment your height. Christ, you're tall. Yep, I chose this last time. And the freak that my character is. I decided to flirt with this robot. You freak. I chose this in the good end. Okay, yeah. Are we close to the ending? Are we close to the end? I think we are, aren't we? Oh, wait, so I didn't... Hold on, let me just quickly do this, because I think we're at the ending now. Yeah, I think we're at the ending. Yeah, we're at the ending. Okay. Well, I'll take this opportunity to choose different choices then. I'm gonna cut so many things off from this video. Hold on. Wasting no time, he brings me up to his and Moon's shared room, almost messing up the landing before placing me on the ground and hopefully out of harm's way.
Stay here. We'll be back.
I can't get another word in before Sun leaves. The nighttime sequence active in the rest of the Pizzaplex as I watch him transform back into Moon from a distance. Noticing the one door that leads out of the room, I block it with the beanbag chair and a few other things just in case. However, as I'm doing that, I remember the hole in the wall I spotted earlier. A hiding. Oh my goodness. Is this the hidden ending? Did I accidentally skip parts of the hidden ending? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to play the hidden ending again. Forcing myself through the small gap, I drop to the floor on the other side like a sack of potatoes. With a face full of dust, I push myself back up. I use all the boxes I can find to cover up the hole and stop any light from leaking. All I can do is wait now, trying to calm myself down until sun or moon returns. The occasional sound effects from the arcade machine in the corner catch my attention. A potential distraction? The game isn't too loud, but I'm still wary about it potentially giving me away. Until I remember the electrical tape I also brought with me. I decide to cover up the speakers with it and at least give the game a try, now that I actually have my wallet with me. After brushing the dust and dirt off of my clothes, I insert a quarter into the machine before the game starts for what is most likely the first time in a decade or so. The game isn't the game itself isn't bad. It very much reminds me of Flappy Bird, but way more forgiving. The little sun and moon in the corner of the screen certainly helps to lift my mood a bit. I'm able to make some progress as I keep my surroundings in mind, making sure I listen for anything suspicious. Nothing of the sort happens, so I continue with the game. Maybe some random burglar decided to try their luck or something. Wouldn't be the weirdest thing to happen by a long shot. I smile slightly at the mental image of a poorly masked burglar coming face to face with Moon and freaking out. However, my train of thought is cut off when I notice something. Out of order. A weird purple box towards the bottom of the screen. Wondering if it's some sort of glitched item, I let Balloon Boy fall towards the bottom of the screen to try and pick it up. However, what I'm met with is Balloon Boy phasing through the obstacles as the visuals are coated in a fiery orange color, the sun in the corner taking a weird dark appearance. The screen freezes on this visual change as distorted music continues to play. Pressing the buttons and moving the joystick does nothing. Shit, I broke it. Is this what I get for touching a weird glitchy box in a game that hasn't been touched since the Stone Ages? Probably. Groaning in annoyance, I step away from the sun. Sorry, why did I say step away from the sun? I mixed these two words. Step away from the machine, debating on whether I should take a nap on the dusty, unclean floor until either sun and moon come back, or morning comes and Vanessa lectures me again.
Wait, don't leave yet.
Oh my goodness. I jump a whole 2 feet in the air, placing a hand over my rapidly beating heart as I back further away from the machine, still stuck on the broken visual. Wait a minute. What the fuck?
There's nothing to be scared of, I assure you.
Is the game talking to me?
Still shocked? I suppose that's fair.
What the hell are you?
Give me just a moment.
As if this couldn't get any weirder, a hand starts reaching out from the game, appearing glitchy and broken like the game itself. Panicked, I grab the nearest item, a Chica plush, and chuck it at the screen. The plushie phases through the hand, but it dissipates anyway. Actually, now that I think about it, the hand looks a lot like Sun and Moon's, except it's a dark brown and red color.
What? Alright, that was just rude.
Answer the question. The voice sighs and I see something pop onto the screen. Oh my goodness. Holy shit! A familiar looking celestial robot coated in dark, warm colors and sprouting four arms with bells and ribbons tied to the wrists.
See?
Oh my goodness, who are you? Who are you? Are you like a combination of sun and moon? Is that what it is? Its face looks very similar to the messed up sun visual. Even if I were to scratch and claw and search, there are no words for me to find for this, although I am considering crawling back through the hole and pretending I never saw this.
Come on now. Am I really that frightening?
How do you know my name? The hell? How
Heard Moon mention it earlier.
am I talking to a sentient glitch right now? I thought nothing could top nearly being killed by a rabbit with a knife. Oh, how wrong I was.
You may call me Eclipse.
Oh my god, that's why you're a combination. You're an eclipse. Oh my goodness. Holy shit. I honestly should have known. I should have known. Like with the two arms, the colors, the basic like combination. I should have known. Oh, how creative. You're not gonna possess me or something, are you?
Not unless you have. Besides, you're too far.
Okay, thanks for the advice. Have a nice life. I pick up my stuff, about to turn and head out before this gets any weirder.
Wait. Allow me one more question. Please.
Hell no, I'm not buying whatever you're trying to sell me.
Look, at least let me speak. If you really wish to opt out, you can leave this room and forget you ever saw me. All I ask for is a bit of help.
With what?
Where?
Eclipse starts to stick one of his forearms out of the screen. However, it only lasts a few seconds before dissipating, separating into glitch-like particles and fading away.
As you can see, I'm bound to this machine. Without a physical body to move around with, I'm essentially trapped in this room until the higher-ups inevitably decide to bulldoze it and replace it with a warehouse. All I ask for is help finding another bot so I can finally leave this cursed room. As long as it can move around, I don't care what it is. However, I do have some preferences.
Such as?
Is it not obvious?
With all four arms, Eclipse gestures to himself.
If possible, I'd like to coexist with your new friend.
Sun and moon?
Yes. They already managed to share a body with one another. I'd like to think there's room for one more. Would you help me with that?
I'm saving. Yeah, this shit isn't hitting. No! You know what? Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to replay the ending, the hidden ending, and do one of these two options. I can try, seems a little like, okay, maybe it will be successful, but this time I'm gonna try hell no. Something I accidentally skipped. I've had enough weirdness and bad things happening for a lifetime. I don't need to get roped into whatever this guy's doing. Hell no. I don't trust you, and honestly, I prefer to move on with my life without owing favors to sentient video game glitches. Thanks. I toss my stuff through the hole in the wall before starting to crawl through myself.
Your choice. Your choice.
Oh. Once I'm back in the main room, I pick up my stuff just as Sun lands on the balcony.
We're back!
Hey, so what happened?
Oh, just a robber that didn't know any better. I think Moon made them seriously reconsider breaking in here.
Good. Sun holds his arms out, waiting for me.
I think it's about time you got home, though. Next time, please get proper rest before coming into work.
Yeah, I will. Trust me, I learned. I go to Sun, and he picks me up before bringing me out of the daycare, albeit a bit slowly so as to not cause another tangled situation. I try to forget about Eclipse, hoping I could go to bed and wake up forgetting he ever existed. All while Sun looks down at me, giving me his usual smile. The end. Hidden end. Oh dear, this is certainly interesting. Snow Ray. Okay. Okay, we still don't have. Wait, can I press? Never mind. I don't know why I remembered the good, like the endings being listed down here. I'm so like a little bit dumb. What? What did we miss? What did we miss? We missed. Oh, it's when they said goodbye. Okay, right. Okay, we didn't do that. Okay. This time, I'm going to carefully read the hidden ending. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Okay, let's do this. With my hand on the mouse, and I stare at the screen with the option to turn the lights back on. Maybe it's just paranoia over something bad happening when I step out of the door, but part of me doesn't want to leave yet. Even though I already know I can't stay forever. I guess Moon caught me staring into space though, as he waves a hand in front of my face. I blink, snapping back to reality. Huh?
I thought you were spacing out.
See, it's so similar to the good end. I thought it was the good end again. We stand in silence for a minute before Moon speaks again. Yeah?
Do you think we'll see each other again after this?
I don't know what I can say to that. I don't make those decisions, but considering how kind Sun and Moon have been to me, it would be nice to see them more often. Actually, thinking about it makes me remember something else. Well, I don't make those choices here, but I know that the Glamrocks all have their designated mechanics. I just barely notice Moon's expression brighten ever so slightly. Maybe if I get some more time here, I could ask about that?
If it helps, Sunny and I could let him do brush for you.
See, it's so similar to the good end. I really thought it was the good end. I looked back at the screen, feeling a bit of new motivation. Ready? Moon nods and I turn the lights back on, wasting no time going to the last few cables that need sorting. Okay, so we're gonna quickly do this. Boom. Before I can even move, Sun picks me up and places me on my 2 feet himself. Looking up, I can see him smiling down at me, his hands on my shoulders. Hey, Sun.
Hello.
So, what do you think of my little designated mechanic idea? Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
It's a great idea. But until then, please stop by whenever you can. Okay?
Sun's expression brightens, his rays retracting and expanding in what I think is safe to describe as joy. We both stand in silence for a moment, and I glance back at the computer. All I have left is to turn the lights off, test the last generator, and then I'm home free. I think Sun notices my gaze as he lets go of my shoulders and lightly nudges me to the computer.
Go on. I'm sure you want to go home, right?
I shrug. Would be nice to go and pass out for a few hours. What about you, though?
Well, I won't be leaving anytime soon. I still have plenty to do to prepare for tomorrow when we reopen.
Well, that makes sense. I decide to quit stalling and turn off the lights for the last time, Sun standing behind me as I do so. As usual, the daycare is cloaked in a droning ambience, and I can clearly hear the attendant's mechanisms behind me as Sun transforms into Moon again. You ready? Moon nods, already walking ahead.
Small question.
Hmm?
You mind if we walk you out of here? Just in case that person is still around somewhere.
As I follow him, I get flashbacks to just a few hours ago. Yeah, I'd appreciate that, thanks.
It's the least we can do.
The last generator is at ground level, so it doesn't take long for us to find it. I still have to tell Vanessa about the whole thing later, too.
That's true.
Whenever I come back here, I'll keep you and Sun updated. Scooting over to the generator, I flip the switch. To my absolute surprise, it works. After switching it off, Moon and I exit the structure in silence. So, this is it, huh? Moon nods as he walks back to the desk. I follow. I look at the computer screen before glancing back at Moon. I'll be seeing you soon then.
Hopefully.
Hey, even if I'm not gonna be working in here anytime soon, I can always just visit as a guest, you know?
I'll be looking forward to that.
Yeah, me too. Right as I'm about to turn the lights on, Moon hugs me from behind, arms wrapped around my shoulders. I don't necessarily mind though, and I place my free hand on one of his arms as I turn the lights on. The daycare is lit up again, and I watch as Moon transforms into Sun. He doesn't say anything for a minute before backing out of the hug. So, ready to head out?
I guess. This would be my first time out of the daycare, which is exciting.
Yep. I pick up my stuff, do one last check, and head for the door. Sun goes ahead, probably to move some of the makeshift barricade out of the way. His alarm stops him in his tracks. We exchange worried looks. Sun runs up to me, picking me up while the cable lowers and hooks onto his back. Wasting no time, he brings me up to his and Moon's shared room, almost messing up the landing before placing me on the ground and hopefully out of harm's way.
Stay here. We'll be back.
I can't get another word in before Sun leaves, the nighttime sequence active in the rest of the Pizzaplex as I watch him transform back into Moon from a distance. Noticing the one door that leads out of the room, I block it with the beanbag chair and a few other things just in case. However, as I'm doing that, I remember the hole in the wall I spotted earlier. A hiding place. Forcing myself through the small gap, I drop to the floor on the other side like a sack of potatoes. With a face full of dust, I push myself back up. I use all the boxes I can to cover up the hole and stop any light from leaking. All I can do is wait now, trying to calm myself down until Sun or Moon returns. The occasional sound effects from the arcade machine in the corner catch my attention. A potential distraction? The game isn't too loud, but I'm still wary about it potentially giving me away. Until I remember the electrical tape I also brought with me. I decide to cover up the speakers with it, and at least give the game a try, now that I actually have my wallet with me. After brushing the dust and dirt off my clothes, I insert a quarter into the machine before the game starts for what is most likely the first time in a decade or so. The game itself isn't bad. It very much reminds me of Flappy Bird, but way more forgiving. The little sun and moon in the corner of the screen certainly lifts my mood a bit. I'm able to make some progress as I keep my surroundings in mind, making sure I listen for anything suspicious. Nothing of the sort happens, so I continue with the game. Maybe some random burglar decided to try their luck or something. Wouldn't be the weirdest thing to happen by a long shot. I smile slightly at the mental image of a poorly masked burglar coming face to face with Moon and freaking out. However, my train of thought is cut off when I notice something out of order. A weird purple box towards the bottom of the screen. Wondering if it's some sort of glitched item, I let Balloon Boy fall towards the bottom of the screen to try and pick it up. However, what I'm met with is Balloon Boy phasing through the obstacles as the visuals are coated in a fiery orange color, the sun in the corner taking a weird dark appearance. The screen freezes on this visual change as distorted music continues to play. Pressing the buttons and moving the joystick does nothing. Shit, I broke it. Is this what I get for touching a weird glitchy box in a game that hasn't been touched since the Stone Ages? Probably. Groaning in annoyance, I step away from the machine, debating on whether I should take a nap on the dusty, unclean floor until either Sun and Moon come back, or morning comes and Vanessa lectures me again.
Wait, don't leave yet.
I jump a whole 2 feet in the air, placing a hand over my rapidly beating heart as I back further away from the machine, still stuck on the broken visual.
There's nothing to be scared of, I assure you.
Is this... I can't read. Is the game talking to me?
Still shocked? I suppose that's fair.
What the hell are you?
Give me just a moment.
As if this couldn't get any weirder, a hand starts reaching out from the game, appearing glitchy and broken like the game itself. Panicked, I grab the nearest item, a Chica plush, and chuck it at the screen. The plushie phases through the hand, but it dissipates anyway. Actually, now that I think about it, the hand looks a lot like Sun and Moon's, except it's a dark brown and red color.
What? Alright, that was just rude.
Answer the question. The voice sighs and I see something pop onto the screen. A familiar looking celestial robot coated in dark, warm colors and sprouting 4 arms with bells and ribbons tied to the wrists.
See?
Its face looks very similar to the messed up Sun visual. Even if I were to scratch and claw and search, there are no words for me to find for this, although I am considering crawling back through the hole and pretending I never saw this.
Come on now, am I really that frightening?
The hell? How
Heard Moon mention it earlier.
am I talking to a sentient glitch right now? I thought nothing could top nearly being killed by a rabbit with a knife. Oh, how wrong I was.
You may call me Eclipse.
Oh, how creative. You're not gonna possess me or something, are you?
Not unless you have. Besides, you're too far.
Okay, thanks for the advice. Have a nice life. I pick up my stuff, about to turn and head out before this gets any weirder.
Wait. Allow me one more question. Please.
Hell no, I'm not buying whatever you're trying to sell me.
Look, at least let me speak. If you really wish to opt out, you can leave this room and forget you ever saw me. All I ask for is a bit of air.
With what?
Or air.
Eclipse starts to stick one of his 4 arms out of the screen. However, it only lasts a few seconds before dissipating, separating into glitch-like particles and fading away.
As you can see, I'm bound to this machine. Without a physical body to move around with, I'm essentially trapped in this room until the higher-ups inevitably decide to bulldoze it and replace it with a warehouse. All I ask for is help finding another body, so I can finally leave this cursed room. As long as it can move around, I don't care what it is. However, I do have some preferences.
Such as?
Is it not obvious?
With all 4 arms, Eclipse gestures to himself.
If possible, I'd like to coexist with your new friend.
Sun and Moon?
Yes. They already managed to share a body with one another. I'd like to think there's room for one more. Would you help me with that?
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna say I can try. Let's do this. Let's do this. Is this a good idea? I'm not sure myself, but even if it doesn't work out, I can't just walk away from that. It's not like Eclipse can really stop me. I can try. I don't know. I could ask them about it, but that's it.
I'd prefer it if you brought them here, honestly. I believe I'd be more convincing face to face.
Something about that sentence seems ominous. I'm sorry, I'm changing words. Look, I don't know. I already have to leave soon, and I don't know when I'll be back.
If it makes things easier, you could just bring me to them. Who knows? Maybe if you start getting to know me in that time, Sun and Moon may not even be needed. I certainly wouldn't mind sharing a physical bond with you.
You freak. Okay, slow down.
Just a suggestion.
He lets out a devious chuckle, clearly amused at my reaction.
In the end, the choice is truly yours. So I recommend you use it wisely.
Okay. Hold on. So we have more choices in this. Okay, I'm just gonna save that. Does the hidden choices not save? Whoa. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to... Okay, I'm gonna do the flirting stuff later. Cause I feel like this is the more exciting choice. Try to bring Sun and Moon. I weigh my options, deciding it would be best to ask them myself. After all, it'll affect them the most. And if they refuse, which is very likely and also fair, I have no reason to go back to this guy. Alright, I'll ask them. And whether they tag along or not isn't up to me.
Fair enough. I do appreciate the effort, though.
He crosses his arms, making a shooing motion with one of his many hands.
Run along now. I'm sure you wouldn't want to make them worry, should they come back and see you're not there.
I shake my head, using my entire body to nudge the boxes away from the hole before climbing back through. Uh-huh.
Good luck.
Sure enough, I see Moon looking around the larger, darker room just as I exit. The cable is still attached to his back.
There you are.
Hey,
You had me worried for a bit.
sorry. Moon scans my face with a concerned look.
Did something happen while I was gone?
Guess I made it obvious. Yeah, I guess?
You want to talk about it?
Yeah. So, Moon's expression softens slightly as he waits for my response. I was playing that arcade game back there. I point back to the hole in the wall. There was this weird purple block thing, and when I touched it, the game bugged out. And well, I heard this weird voice start talking to me from the game, and
What?
Moon's expression is hard to read. It reminds me of when he just barely managed to rescue me from certain death. Is that bad? Moon stays silent for a bit before gently nudging me away from the small room and toward the balcony.
It's probably best if I save that for another day.
Why?
It's a lot to unpack. I think we've already had our share of weirdness for now.
Yeah, no kidding. Moon holds his arms out as he stands by the ledge.
Now, how about we get you out of here? Wouldn't want you putting off sleeping longer, dozing off behind the wheel.
Right. I go to Moon and it picks me up before bringing me out of the daycare without any problems, transforming into Sun as we leave the cast shadow in their room. I can't help but look back towards it though. Maybe it's paranoia, but something tells me Eclipse won't let go of this so easily. All I can do is hope I just didn't rope Sun and Moon into something really bad. The end. Okay. Now we're gonna choose the little. Oh, it's empty. Okay. That's fine. That's fine with me. We're gonna go back. Okay. Go back. Okay, I have to do this again. Boom, bam. Sorry, I can't freaking see. Okay, I'm actually so excited to see what it's gonna say. Because I think we're gonna get an art. Oh my god, the noise scared me. Okay, I can try. Okay, we're back here. So now we're going to bring Eclipse to them yourself. In brackets, flirt. You fucking freak. I sigh, mentally beating myself up for this decision. Yeah, as you should. Is this probably the dumbest decision I can make? Most likely. Yeah, you dumbass. Does it at least sound kind of interesting? Yes. I'd be lying if I said no. Mentally preparing myself, I walk back to the arcade machine, standing directly in front of it. Come on, let's get this over with. Eclipse's grin widens, almost to a sinister degree.
Oh, how kind of you.
Eclipse's face suddenly phases through the screen, and I stumble back, tripping on air due to shock and falling back. Eclipse wastes no time, pulling itself out of the machine with all four arms and smiling down at me.
You seem to find me so intimidating, yet you still don't run.
Wait, I'm so confused. He's out of the game, right? I thought he was in my body.
How priceless. I do believe we'll enjoy our time together.
The end. Okay, whoa, hold up. Let me look at that art. Because I'm confused. Oh, he's just phasing out of the game. Oh, okay. Because I was like confused. I thought he went into our body already and possessed us and shit. I kind of wish we did see Sun and Moon's reaction to this guy. That would have been really funny, but it seemed like this guy is not in good terms with Sun or Moon, evidently so. But yeah, gosh, I wish the first time I went into the hidden ending I didn't skip part of it, but luckily I didn't skip too much of it. I didn't skip the really important parts, but still that hidden ending was actually crazy. I did not expect that. I guess the good thing then, because I really like, for a moment when it was during the good ending, I really thought we had to do the thing, like a thing where we only gain favor from one character, because I was like, oh, they both have different symbols, like, you know, Sun has a sun symbol, Moon has a moon symbol. When you gain their favor, I was like, okay, if there's two different types of symbols, then maybe there's two different types of favors and it could maybe mean something. But I guess not. But I guess maybe that would be cool for a visual novel to do. I'm a genius. I'm joking, by the way, but yeah. Anyways, okay, that was good. Honestly, I'm so glad that this time we got both the bad ending and the hidden ending. Oh my goodness. Amazing. And the art is just so beautiful. Like the glowing, the shading. I can't imagine drawing 4 hands for one character though. That must have been like crazy. Oh, but yeah, I'm so happy. I really wish I did save when I got the good ending, but I did spend some time looking at the art individually in the first video, so yeah, I think it's a good thing I didn't have to, because last video I did say I was gonna turn into 3 parts, but I guess a good thing I don't have to do that, because I've only been recording for an hour, and if I cut it, it'd probably be like maybe an hour. I'll see. But yeah, honestly, this game has been actually so fun, and I also read that the dev is working on a sequel called Daybreak, so I will definitely play that, because honestly this game has been so fun. I love the voice acting and the story. Maybe in Daybreak we'll get to know what happened, especially, I mean, we kind of already know, like with the kid that's missing and then the bug. Maybe we'll get to know more about why Eclipse is the way he is. But yeah, I really enjoyed the game. I highly suggest playing it as well. As always, I will put it down in the description, so definitely take a look at it for yourself. Give it a try. It's a good game. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope that wherever you are, you're having a good morning or a good night, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.